Las Vegas, and welcome to the most disappointing ARCA race of all time. Uh, the first Gen 4 race ever on iRacing was supposed to start 15 minutes ago. However, they completely screwed up registration for all the races, and the race never started. So the first Gen 4 race is not for another 2 hours. So everyone that was going to run that and was excited to run that has jumped in ARCA, and we have a massive ARCA split for the first time slot of the week, of week one. Which, that's cool, I guess, but very disappointing to run this after getting really excited to run Gen 4 and practicing with Gen 4 and having actual power in the car.
Green flag, green flag.
I'm not even sure if I'm going to run this a full season. It might be the first time since I started uploading videos that I don't run ARCA for a full season. We'll see how it goes. We still might, but it's just going to feel so slow and boring compared to the Gen 4. We are car number 1 in second split here, unfortunately. We'll try and get a good lap in and see what we can do. Don't know how many laps we got, but that was not a good lap. This is going to be all about saving tires and everything else, of course, that the normal ARCA stuff is about. I am not slow, or not fast, I mean. Obviously, not fast, which is why I don't like being number 1 most of the time, because I'm not quick. See if this lap's any good. Way better through 3 and 4, but I don't know if it's going to be good enough for a good spot. Oh, Steve is in here. I just missed. Puts us up in third. We got Nick in here. Steve, of course. Chad is in here with us. Austin. So should be a fun race, I think, but just a wave of disappointment to even be in this race. It's quite crazy. Very, very weird feeling in this race. After getting so hyped up for Gen 4. And I'm still going to try and run the Gen 4 race, even though it's way past my bedtime before that race even starts, and it's like an 80-lap race at Homestead. So I really shouldn't run it, but I'm still going to, because that's history. That's history in the making. First Gen 4 race ever on iRacing. I gotta be in that, as I was always asking for that, hounding them on Twitter nonstop and saying in the videos, we gotta have Gen 4. We're finally getting it, and the first race doesn't work. So, oh well. They have server issues like that sometimes. Happens a lot for special events, and there was going to be a bunch of people signed up for that Gen 4 race that now are not able to. A lot of confusion going around. First time I think I've ever seen the first races of the week, like all of them had issues of not getting registration open in time. And that's the first time I've seen that. It's pretty weird. I don't know if that has anything to do with Gen 4, but since it affected everything, I don't know if it was just a weird, crazy server issue that they had right when they tried to launch the new season. I don't know. But they've had issues starting special events and stuff in the past and stuff like that, so it's not super foreign territory. But will be interesting. Hopefully the next gen race, or not the next gen, the Gen 4 race, old gen, is a good one. It's going to be, I think, everyone running this first and then switching to cars with power that you have to throttle in the middle of the corner, not just hold it wide open, is going to really throw people off. And I figured there was going to be a lot of self-spins anyway, but now that we're coming from low power to high power, it's going to be drastically harder for people, I think. So, we'll see. Should be fun. I think my strategy for the Gen 4 race will be...
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Bye. All right, man. Line up on the inside row. We put in
not
plenty of fuel
qualifying,
to
just
finish
hanging
the
around
race.
in the back, kind of
Doors
like a
closed.
C Open race. It's really set up similarly to like a C Open race for that length, and I think all the tire changes and rules and stuff. Unfortunately, they're doing double file restarts, which is kind of a bummer. Much rather have single file for this era of car. We'll see what we can do as number one, hopefully get a top 5. I don't know if I'm going to release this video until after the Gen 4 race. I kind of want that. I was planning on that one being my first video of the season. So this might come out Tuesday night, or I might just release it tonight, Monday night. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. I really want Tuesday morning race
You're
to
not getting
be
extra cost
the Gen
after
4
this
race,
race, so
though.
let's be smart out there.
It was going to be too long to upload tonight, and now it will definitely be since we're starting way later than we had planned. We got Nick starting on the outside, row number 1. We got Chad in 14th, Austin in 18th, and Steve starting in 22nd back there. Good luck to them. We'll see what we can do. Hopefully have a nice clean race at least. Just got to remember how to drive the ARCA car. And once we get to Gen 4, try and remember from 4 years ago how to drive a car with power 5 years ago. It's going to take me a long time to remember, I think. Everything is just so little power and so much on throttle time these days that going back to that is going to be a hard thing to transition to again, but it's definitely going to be worth it, and I think the racing will eventually become very, very awesome.
Get ready.
I don't know if I think it's a first gear start.
The pace car is in.
And I think Nick did not start in first gear. So we'll go ahead and pass him real quick. Gotta be careful on cold tires, it's gonna get loose. Hope I remember to move the brakes back, I'm pretty sure I did. Just gonna hang back here, try and not stress the tires out too much. We got 40 laps. Are they normally 35? I think this might be one that is extended just a bit.
You're in second. Next car is the leader.
It's gonna be running the bottom. That was not a good corner. Hitting all those bumps and the nose pushed massively. Let's try and hang behind the 6 car here. If we can. Really nothing to gain by going on the apron this early on. There may not be anything to gain ever during the race here.
You can't cut across like that. You're gonna get yourself turned.
Feel like we're gonna get tight. I feel like I'm using too much wheel, but we'll see. I was hoping I'd be car number like 30 in the top split, so I wouldn't have to worry about trying to be quick and stay in the top 5, but we might be okay here. We'll see. Do I try and pass the 6 for the lead? I don't know. Don't know if I have anything to gain from it right now, and it'll probably just make me race too hard if I'm up front. We'll see. I'm not in a hurry. But if we're there, we'll look to the inside.
Still there. Stay low.
Hopefully clear him quickly. We might have let that lap. Yep.
Still there. Hold the line. All clear, all clear.
He backed off. Now we got to try and save tires without a gauge of the corner entry in front of us. We might be just falling off later, but that's okay. Come up and lead a couple laps and have fun. First time in a while we've had this many people sign up for ARCA though. After all the people that were wanting to get into the Gen 4 race. Feel like I'm pushing too hard and we're going to drop back later. We will see. Hopefully we can just keep it underneath us, but I don't know if we will. I feel like Nick is probably saving a lot. He's dropped back to 5th now, it looks like. We have a little bit of a gap, but that could all be erased in the second half of the race. Trying to use as little wheel as possible. Don't touch the high side because while it might be quick, it'll just eat your tires up. But maybe later in the run we'll do that, and maybe if we get late enough, if the 6 catches back up, we can hold them off on the outside. But we'll see how it all plays out. I already feel it getting tight on entry though. I'm not using any brake, you barely need to lift the throttle. Looks like the 2 is catching up. To both of us, slowly. Not really pulling away from the 6 either. I'm starting to push in 3 and 4, which I don't like.
I'm sorry, that was really neck, Cody.
No, I figured it's coming.
It's starting to get pushy mid-corner. I'm kind of worried. I don't think we're going to win this. Do not think we're going to win it. Let's go ahead and move the brakes back. I know we haven't touched them at all, but if we do end up needing them, we're going to need them to get some turn. We might need them at 57%. But people behind us might be getting tighter than we are. Who knows, really?
Hey, Elsie, can I talk to you about that after the race?
There's some
It's all good.
skid marks on the track. Something happened in the back somewhere. I'm using so little wheel, I have to. I would think that I'm not overdriving it too bad, but I probably am. With how tight it's getting. We're not even to halfway yet. That was a bad corner. I used too much wheel, for sure, that time. Hanging 0.4 ahead of the 6. About the same 1.1 back to the 2 that it has been the last few laps. If they race each other hard back there, that might help us. Is Nick still in 5th? No, Nick is back in 6th, 2 seconds back. They're all still packed up back there. Very tight. Not a good corner again. It's getting worse. We just gotta hope everyone behind us is getting worse than we are.
That was nice.
0.7 back to the 6 now. He's starting to fall off.
Horley, what's up with that?
The 9 might have wrecked, apparently.
Seen you coming. Figured you were going to do it.
And the 4 as well.
I thought I had no more room. I don't know why you guys were checking up so much there. Didn't mean to do it.
I think we're 3 wide now.
Yeah, that's why I backed out of it and you kept slowing up.
Well, that's what happens when you don't want to hit the guys that are on the outside of you. You don't expect somebody to come hit you in the end. Not even halfway through the race.
We're almost halfway.
I backed up as much as I can, but we have more room. It was my fault, but it happens.
Of course.
Started tapping the brakes a bit through the center, try and get it to the bottom without using more wheel. I don't know if it's helping. That was bad. I feel like I'm doing really bad. I know I'm leading, but I don't think I will be at the end. I think I'm pushing the right front too much. 20 laps to go. Hopefully we can hang on if we do start to drop off to at least the top 5, as I said at the beginning. We'll see. Looks like people behind me are starting to run the top now. Might be a good thing. I don't really want to move up quite yet. See how it works for them. They all run on the bottom behind us now in 1 and 2. We got the 9 car coming up, who's a lap down, or will be. Still hanging 0.8 to the 6. The 8's about 1.2. This might be where we start moving back. I had to hit the brakes hard there, that was bad. I say that every corner just about, but I don't feel like I'm hitting them right.
Thanks, man.
See if we can hang on. A lot of race left. Just need to try and not force it through the corner. If the 6 falls back to the 8, maybe they'll race each other. The 8 got around the 5 really quickly, or whoever was ahead of them. Really don't want to move up to the top because I feel like I'm just going to put it in the wall, even if it is quicker. You might have to try it though. Because they are catching up now. They are still running the bottom, it looks like. Just need them to race each other. They're all starting to catch us though. No turn through the center. Eight's going to the top. He hasn't gained any every time he tries that, which makes me not want to try it even more.
Thank you.
Unfortunately,
No
the
worries.
6 pulls over for him. That's not what we want to see.
Maybe I can learn something on how to take tires behind you.
Hold it wide open and turn as far left as you can. Yeah.
10 to go.
10 laps to go. Still a lot of time. Don't feel like my pace has really changed much at all with the way I'm attacking the corners. We're 2 seconds slower than our fastest lap, but the way I'm entering the corners and stuff still seems just about the same, which is good. It's tight, but it was tight to start with.
Way to lose it that whole entire pack, man. I hope you're proud.
We've been holding them steady back there, so maybe we do have a chance. Maybe. Maybe. Race is taking way too long, though. I needed this to be a 35 lap race, Nick. What are you doing? Why'd you make this 40? Obviously, I would not be in this position under normal circumstances, so he had... Normally a longer race would be fun, so he just wanted to do that. But when you're leading, these laps tick off extremely slowly. But we pulled away by a 10th now. It is not turning though.
Five laps to go.
5 to go. Oh, so tight. I'm not super concerned with saving at this point though. We just need to get it around the corners. They're going to be racing each other soon. We just need to get it nice and smooth. Just don't hit the wall on exit, pushing it too hard. Have some stupid things like that happen. But it has stopped turning completely. Well, that's not what you want to hear.
You're welcome for that.
We should have plenty of time though. We get that call with about 40% left on the tire, so it's not going to blow. At least that's how it usually is. I don't think they updated it. Two laps to go.
You can have it back.
He's
Something
giving it
there.
back
You
to the
finish
6.
that behind you.
Nick's back up into the top 4. Is he going to have anything for them? I don't know.
One more lap to win.
Coming to the white flag. One more corner, come on. What the heck is this race? No turn, right front's dead. What the heck is this race? What in the world? Oh my gosh. Well, I guess I'll take that.
This is what happens when you have
That was totally
Right to number
unexpected.
one, great running.
Thanks, good race.
It's good running, Jordan. Hey to have fun.
Wow.
Good.
Wow. I've never run an ARCA race like that. Even second split,
Yeah.
number 1.
Love to know tire wear on you guys.
I've never dominated like that.
Okay, I'm
That's
I'm
crazy
really sorry
stuff.
for getting into there. I haven't taken a look at it yet, but
I'm not gonna do
yeah, I
burnouts.
think it was really net Cody. But either way, I was in the wrong spot at the wrong time. I
Woo!
believe.
Oh my goodness. 47.72. Wow. Nick 52.75. He saved better, but doesn't mean much if you're not winning. I'm perfectly happy having more worn tires than him or anybody else. because we won the race. Wow. Nick gets 4th. Chad gets 12th. Steve finishes 19th. He said he saved too much. Austin
Yeah,
in
Austin, I was
21st.
just in the wrong spot at the wrong time. I apologize. That's my fault.
What the heck? What in the heck? I will absolutely take that. Don't get to win ARCA races very often. Whew. Well, that tempers the disappointment of this not being the Gen 4 a little bit. Blinking from the 2 car. Looks like Nick had more of an exciting race than we did. Though it was pretty exciting trying to not push too hard and maintain the gap. Everyone is just blinking, not much contact. Oh, Austin pushing real bad there, had to get out of it, and then gets just a tap from the rear. Not good there. Unfortunate for him. 4 cars pushing up, and then gets tapped from the 9. Just a tiny, tiny little tap, and that sends him spinning into the grass. These cars, so easy to, just a little tap will wreck you. 2 cars gonna blink. "16 drags the wall." See, I'm lucky I didn't do that. That's a normal move for me. Somehow did not. 14. Just hitting the bumps? I don't know. Nothing really happened this race. This was really clean. That's what happens when you get all these people that sign up. Everyone's really close to each other on speed and in every split, and they tend to be a lot cleaner. I mean, we're just seeing people going over the bumps, I think. Don't even see any wall hits. There's a little tap from the 13. Somebody's in the wall up there. Maybe the thing's just broken. 10 car grabs the wall out of turn 4. Little drag. Nothing major there. I'm glad I kept it on the bottom. Had I tried the top, I don't think it was as quick as I thought it would be late in the run. And I probably would have just put it in the wall with how tight it was getting. And I think running the bottom, just committed to that, helps save more. You can see the 8 cars getting super tight as well. Yeah, I don't think anything else happened. I think this is either broken or just showing bumps. Nothing really going on. Does Nick hit the wall? No. Steve with Justin on the back of his car. Justin probably running top split, I imagine. Oh, Chad's going for the wall. There's the wall. I felt like in the last couple laps that I got close to doing that. And that's it. Holy cow. Well, did not expect that. That's a way to start a season. Yeah. I guess I will release this tonight, even though I'm sure everyone will be disappointed that it's not Gen 4. But as am I, and as everyone else is. And I'll just have to take that.